What's going on, guys? Brew Guy 89. I'm back with you guys again. What you're looking at is a 6-gallon carboy with about 5 gallons of wine inside of it, and I thought that looked a little purple, but I guess not. Alright, well, the reason I'm coming back at you guys is because I appreciate all the comments. I posted to a couple groups on Facebook, and you guys got back to me and told me, you know, well, the majority of everybody was telling me, don't worry about it. The acidity in the star sand will actually act as a nutrient, which I didn't know, so I learned a lot from a majority of you guys told me that. So I'm kind of happy about that. I went ahead and racked the wine from 9 days of being in the primary fermenter, and I put it in this carboy over here, and I tasted it, and it's not delicious. You know what I mean? I have a whole video I'm doing on my whole thing I'm doing, but pretty much based off the hydrometer reading in the beginning and the hydrometer reading at the end, it's coming out at 12% alcohol. It doesn't taste like 12% alcohol, but allegedly it's 12% alcohol. Allegedly, all the sugars that I put into it have been turned into alcohol. So, I mean, and I tasted it. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be sweet, and it definitely isn't sweet. So, and I didn't add any metabisulfites or potassium sorbate yet. I just racked it over here. I aerated it, and I plan to let it sit just in case there's some minor fermentation going on. And I'm gonna let it sit for maybe another week before I go ahead and add potassium sorbate and metabisulfite and put my wine findings in. But based off the way that shit tasted, I'm definitely gonna have to back sweeten it, because it tastes exactly like the ghetto ass wine you make. Like ghetto wine. I mean, it is ghetto wine. How did I make it? You might not know. I bought a whole bunch of 100% grape juice, threw it in there, and fermented it, and it tastes like not good. So I'm thinking, when you go out there and you buy bullshit juice like that, you're gonna get some bullshit wine like this, maybe. But then again, I didn't kill any yeast. All the yeast is still living in there. You know, not only is the yeast living in there, but it's still in there. None of it has, I mean, there was a lot of sediment on the bottom. I went ahead and I cleared all that shit out, but I don't know, it doesn't taste delicious. I'm gonna back sweeten it probably, but does it not taste good? Well, let me tell you what the sample that I got. The sample I got was the little bit of an inch that was on the bottom. I went ahead and took the whole bucket and poured it in the cup. Not the whole sediment, like I poured a little bit off the top to try not to get the sediment, but maybe the sediment is what I'm tasting. I don't know, but it tastes exactly like those in-brew wines, those inmate wines, the inmate wine that you make inside your little juice thing. You know what I mean? Like you take one of those and you just put an airlock on top, and you got yourself a wine in a couple weeks. But I already understand this wine is very young, 8 days, but I don't know what to expect from it. So if you guys can get back to me on what should I expect from an 8-day wine? Should it taste like shit? Because I see people on YouTube, they're making videos and they're tasting it, and their little wine thief talking about, this is good. You know what I mean? I have to beg to differ on my wine, at least, anyway. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. I got a video coming up of my whole process, and we're just on waiting process number 2 now. Alright guys, well, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all the feedback and stuff. If you got anything to say, any comments, please leave me a comment so I can try to help me out a little bit. I appreciate it, man. Alright guys, thanks a lot for tuning in to Brew Guy 89. We'll see you guys on the next one.